Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Old RPG Gaming and our playthrough of Smackdown vs Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. Right, I left you guys like we did on the first pay-per-view, full of suspense to see what the results are going to be. We've got Eddie and RVD in the Iron Man match. That is our big ratings match right there. It takes the main event spot on the card and it should be 5 stars because their rivalry is going really well. Mankind and The Rock for the United States Championship. I'd like to see how that one comes out because there is a rivalry to be set up for it afterwards. Last man standing match between Kurt Angle and Steve Austin. It absolutely sucks that we can't put the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, but Kurt Angle and Steve Austin are hopefully going to be put into a rivalry, so hopefully Kurt Angle wins that and moves up the ranking so we can put the title on the line. WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line in the Hell in a Cell. That is going to be an absolute stunning match. Mick Foley and The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell, it's just magic waiting to happen. Booker T versus Randy Orton, who's going to draw first blood? And Kane takes on Gregory Helms. We put it as a ladder match to hopefully give Gregory Helms the win. Right, that is now confirmed, locked in. Let's see what happened at the Great American Bash. Kane won the ladder match. He climbed his big red monster ass up the ladder. Poor Gregory Helms. Poor Gregory Helms. Randy Orton drew blood from Booker T. Mick Foley and Edge are our new, I repeat, new WWE Tag Team Champions. They beat Undertaker and Batista in Hell in a Cell. The last man standing match. Finally, Kurt Angle has pulled the result out the bag. And the rattlesnake is down, but is he out? We will find out in the rivalry that follows. The United States Championship then, the People's Champion remains the champion. And in our main event, Eddie Guerrero defeats RVD in the Iron Man match. That would be a match that I'd love to see in real life because you could set it for like a half-an-hour Iron Man match and those two would entertain. I mean, they're both high-flying, both full of charisma. It would be incredible. Now, the first thing I notice here is we do get the fan change. 725,000 fans. Hallelujah. Not as big as Judgment Day was. Judgment Day was close to 1 million fans, but let's not take anything away from that. That is still a huge number of people, a huge number of viewers that have come over to WWE's biggest brand, Friday Night Smackdown. Right. An injury for Edge, which sucks because Edge has just won his title. A 4.5 rating overall. Big Show, you motherfucker, he left us, didn't he? New tag team on the block, Edge and Mick Foley, we know that. We know about the championship. Look at that, Raw fans have now dropped. So in total, since the start of this series, I think this is episode 5, we've taken over 1 million fans. 1 million fans over the 2 pay-per-views and the weeks leading up. That is stunning, guys. That is brilliant. Minor injury for Edge, so he can still be used. We just got to avoid the high fatigue matches. Right, current champions, there we go. Austin's still a champ, new champ, and Ray is set up as the Cruiserweight champion. Now, if we take a look at our rivalries, oh, I love it. It can't get much better than that. 3 thumbs up on Battle of the Titans. Eddie and RVD, God bless their entertaining skills. They are smashing it. They are ripping the ratings for us. Legend Killer's going well. Greatest of all time is going well. I want to go and take a look. Let's just see who's happy, who's not. Booker T wants a title shot. Kurt Angle wants a title shot, which hopefully he'll get now. Rob Van Dam wants a title shot. We can try and do something like that. Now he's into 82 rating. Eddie Guerrero, very high fatigue. He had a minor injury as well. I completely forgot about that. But he didn't make it any worse, thank God. Iron Man match is quite high on fatigue as well. But good on you, Eddie. He done us good there. So it's only title shots really that they're whinging about. No one's really on a losing streak at the moment. Now, we've got some business to do in the free agency. Sat at the top here, nicely pointed out by Lewis Archer, one of my subscribers, we have Carlito. Now, he's 72 popularity with an 86 overall, and he's not on any show. He's not on Smackdown, he's not on Raw, and we can definitely use Carlito. I signed him for 5 just for a minute. Let's take a look at Raw. Here it is, proposed trades. So their lowest are 56, 63, 66, 69. So what's our lowest then? Our lowest is Kane, isn't it? Yes. Kane on 61. So Carlito's come straight in above Gregory Helms and Kane, which is good, good, good. 5 weeks on his contract. Right. Can we take anybody that is worthwhile to us? Can we open the show with a bang, with a big trade? Intercontinental Champion, and I'm guessing Bret Hart's the heavyweight. No, he's a tag team. Hogan, 94 popularity, doesn't have a title. That is how you boss the WWE. John Cena, 79 rated. Edge has a minor injury, so I don't think they'll take Edge. RVD is in a... he's in the rivalry at the moment. What if we use... See, I'd like to trade Edge, but his popularity is going to be lower once you take away his title. I would like to get John Cena. It just doesn't seem that we can do it at the moment. Let's then take a look at what storylines. I think we need a new storyline. Let's have... Have we got any big ones here that we haven't used yet? David versus Goliath was another one that was asked to be used, so we'll put that in. Betrayal, no respect, win a Divas Heart. We don't want Loser Leaves brand because rivalries. Sorry guys, rivalries increase popularity. Popularity increases ratings. So if we then at the end of that rivalry have to get rid of one of those, then that kind of sucks really. But right, let's stick with what we got for now. Oh, get out of it. Rivalries then. I'm going to create a rivalry between... where is it? There it is. David versus Goliath. Okay, so David, aka Rey Mysterio. This is going to be set for No Mercy. 3 weeks, SummerSlam. That'll be in this episode then, guys. This is going to be fucking awesome. 13 weeks is a long time to hold a rivalry, especially if it doesn't go too well to start with. But can you get any more Goliath than Batista? See, the thing is, with Rey being the Cruiserweight champion, I don't know. Undertaker? He's not a champion, is he? He's pretty mean. Let's put Rey versus Undertaker and a David versus Goliath. I mean, Undertaker's what, nearly 7 foot tall? Rey's only a little guy. I think Batista's more of a Goliath kind of person, but what is his rating? 89. Do you know what? Batista. Rey Mysterio, Dave Batista. Now, in the comment section, I'll just read this real quick from one of the previous episodes. The rivalry for the David and Goliath, you asked to see the winner of the United States Championship match. Now that would be The Rock. The Rock is the United States Champion, but because The Rock's a champion and Rey Mysterio is a champion, Rey's not going to be eligible to take the United States Championship. So until, you know, we can't start the rivalry and then put Rey Mysterio in the title match with another Cruiserweight because he'll lose his belt. Even if he loses his belt, because Batista then wouldn't be eligible to go in for the title, to be in that match that's the title match. As confusing as that sound, it made sense to me. Basically, to make Mysterio against The Rock, we can't make Rey lose his Cruiserweight Championship and continue that rivalry, because The Rock can't be in a Cruiserweight title match. There you go, I got it. So we'll go for Batista. They can't trade titles. Obviously, Batista can't win the Cruiserweight, but they're both high popularity. It is a David versus Goliath. It is going to kick ass. I hope that is still a good rivalry for you guys to see. It's up, it's running. Carlito has been signed. And then one more thing then, guys, is Carlito, we are going to set into a rivalry with Booker T. That was another request. So let's see what we've got for Carlito. Because he's going to spit in the face of people who don't like to be cool. Injury revenge? Is Booker T? No. What should we do? We don't really have much choice on the storylines, do we? Let's see if we can find a storyline just to fit that. I know it's a little bit of a slow start to the episode, guys, but think of it as setting up. We did run into a few problems in the last episode, so we need to try and kind of work our way around problems like that and think ahead. That was the main thing I said in the first episode, was think ahead. So I'm just looking. Hungry Challenger we could put, but Booker T doesn't hold a title. Undisputed Champion, nope. We're kind of really out of we're out of storyline writers. Loser leaves the brand is 5-star, but do you know what? Fuck it. The loser is going to leave the brand in 13 weeks' time. If the rivalry makes it 13 weeks, I will sack off whoever is the loser in this final match of the rivalry between Booker T and Carlito. So where the fuck did that one go? Loser leaves brand. Carlito came in on a free. Is he going to be a bigger superstar? And is he going to push Booker T out? Booker T and Carlito are both dirty, so we'll have to set that one up after this week's Smackdown, which is fine because we're not going to forget it. SummerSlam is just around the corner, guys. It's not far. And there's our pay-per-view results. Look at that. That is magic. 2.5, 3. They were our fill-in matches. So the matches that we wanted and we were looking to get ratings for delivered fantastic. 4.5 times 2. And a 5-star match from Eddie and RVD. Couldn't have gone better in my eyes. Of course it could have. We could have got 5 all round. But you know what I mean, guys. Right then. We're back on Smackdown. Advertising promos we do need. We're going to have a new superstar for Carlito. Get that popularity up. While we're thinking of that, Booker T, I'm going to turn to a clean superstar for the rivalry. Like so. The main event is a World Heavyweight Championship match. Get the tables. And it is Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kurt Angle. Are you going to let me put the title on the line? Yes. There we go. Great way to start a rivalry, especially if Kurt Angle takes that title. Wouldn't that be something special? Now, the United States Championship, we're going to put on the line. We're going to put it in a fatal 4-way match. Because, right, just look at this. Is this going to work? Eddie Guerrero versus RVD is kicking down completely. The Rock is in there. The Rock's rivalry is with Mankind. They should all be in contention for that title. That should be special. And it lets us do it. That is absolutely brilliant. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to just make that the main event because that's going to be incredible. I really think that's going to deliver. Kurt Angle and Steve Austin still going to rate high, but I think that's good for now. Fatal 4-way shouldn't deliver too much damage to Eddie. It's Edge I'm more concerned about as he had the 4-week period of being careful. Singles match then for Batista and Rey Mysterio because we don't really want to put them through too much at the moment. This is just kind of developing their rivalry, starting it, setting it up. Match 3, we'll put Randy Orton can face... Ooh, we got Gregory Helms, Mick Foley, Orton and Mick. Sounds good. Another singles match. There's a lot of high fatigue in the group of the superstars at the moment, so I just want to see that drop a little bit before we start doing the big matches again, guys. We'll have we'll have Undertaker taking on Booker T, Carlito. Let's put Carlito in his first match, and then our first singles match on the cards is Booker T with Gregory Helms. Lovely. So that means we rest Kane, we rest Edge. Kane is being rested purely because he's the lowest in the popularity. Not that it's going to help his popularity, but we want the ratings. We want to stay on top of the ratings wars as we approach SummerSlam. because whoever has the most fans gets that last card, the last slot on the card, guys. So that's important. Gregory Helms beat Booker T. He is becoming a big superstar. Undertaker beats Carlito on his debut. Ooh. I hope he didn't spit the apple at the dead man. He'd fuck him up. Mick Foley beat Randy Orton. Rey Mysterio beat Batista. Now, this is good. I mean, David versus Goliath. Batista is a big roid head, raging lunatic who is now pissed that he got beat by the cast reject from the Hobbits. Kurt Angle is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Sorry guys, I'm fucking bit crazy today. Kurt Angle has defeated the Rattlesnake, and that sets that rivalry up. Beautiful. Rob Van Dam, the new United States Championship, and what a way RVD has come from the show. Before the suggestion for the rivalry, he was sat in the low 70s, just kind of filling in the 3rd and 4th spots on the match card, and since, he's just been incredible. He's been fantastic. Raw have clawed back 60,000, which is nothing. It's not even 10% of what we took from them. The Fatal 4-Way match got a 4-star rating. There's an article about Kurt Angle as the new champion and Carlito being signed. Let's go and take a look at those ratings, guys. Let's go and set up the last rivalry, and let's head on to the next Smackdown. No further injuries. Good. We like to see that. A couple of content and unhappy. Booker T, unsatisfied. He really wants a title shot. Batista keeps losing. Mankind keeps losing. Look at those popularities, guys. We got four superstars inside the 90 bracket, and another 4. The 4 under them are above the 85 mark. RVD and Batista come into that bracket as well. So huge. This show is fantastic. You know, we are kicking the shit out of Raw. There's our champions. Mick Foley and Edge are going to take on Booker T. Do you know what? Mick Foley and Edge, and we'll put the manager as Carlito. So hopefully that counts as Booker T's title shot. Carlito gets a win because he lost last week. We're going to put loser leaves a brand. Battle of the Titans obviously is now finished. That was RVD and Eddie Guerrero. We'll use Battle of the Titans. No, I stick to my original plan. I can't keep chop changing. No, what the fuck? Wrong one. Loser leaves a brand. There we go. Rivalry length is 12 weeks to No Mercy. Booker T, Carlito, Caribbean Cool. Could we see a big rise? I mean, RVD made a huge rise in his popularity. Absolutely huge. Can we see Carlito or Booker T take it to that next level, just like those guys did? Legend Killer, now 2 thumbs up. Greatest of all time, still on 1. David and Goliath received well in the first week. There's our 4 rivalries, guys. If you have ideas and you don't comment, I don't know. So you gotta let me know for it to go into plan, kind of thing. Booker T is going in the title shot. Batista, he is in a rivalry. Mankind is currently in a rivalry. Eddie Guerrero, what are you, my friend? You are not in the title, right? You can have a shot at the tag championships. Eddie and Booker as tag champions, would that be cool? We'll find out. They got a shot coming up tonight. That was SmackDown's results for last week. 2 4-star matches there. Brilliant. SmackDown, here we go. Promos then, we are going to have advertising promos, guys. As contracts are getting low, we don't want to be losing any more superstars through carelessness on the cash front. Now, the title's not going to be on the line because it was last week, and we don't want to, you know, we don't want to keep repeating title defenses because it takes away the hype for the pay-per-views. But tonight's match is a submission, single submission. First one to tap out, Austin and Kurt Angle. Both in the 90s, should be a good match, should be a good rating. Match 5 then is going to be our tag match. Now, we're going to have a tag versus tag with manager, and if I set this up right, we can have Edge and who's our other champion? Mick Foley. I've done that wrong already, haven't I? The manager's supposed to be Carlito. Okay, Booker T is supposed to be in there with Eddie Guerrero. Beautiful. And then we want our tag champions, Edge and Mick Foley. Please let me do this game. Please let these superstars be in contention. Yes. That continues then Booker T and Carlito's rivalry. And it gives Booker T his shot at the title, which should stop him moaning, because if he moans too much, we've seen as Big Show done already, he'll leave. I'm going to move that one down to 4th. And then match 5 is going to be... Oh, no. Fuck it. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Ignore me, guys. Ignore me. We're going to have a ladder match. I thought I put Rey Mysterio as the manager, but I put Carlito. Sorry, guys. The Rock and The Undertaker for the United States Championship, of course. Incorrect title holder. Who's our US champ? US champ is RVD. Oh, yeah, of course. RVD, we put you in there, bro. Good luck. It's a ladders match. You should get the upper hand in that. He's become like a main event superstar. Match 4, yeah, that's our tag match. Match 3, we'll just have a... Oh, what should we go for? Submission we've already got lined up for. Table, TLC. Tell you what, let's have a single no manager with manager. Batista lost last week, so Ray, you're on your own. I mean, talk about David and Goliath. This is David versus Goliath and Goliath's pet fucking troll. Kane is a fucking criminal monster, and he's in Batista's corner tonight. Match 2, single match, Angle. You can have a scrap with... Oh, we got Gregory Helms. Who else is free tonight? Undertaker, are you free? Yes, you are. Is that going to be lower than that? Perhaps. We'll keep that. We'll keep it. Take a chance. Gregory Helms is facing off against... Who is left? Who have we not used yet? I think we have used everybody. So, who wants to... Oh, it's his hometown as well. So, Gregory Helms can have a fight with... Do you know what? Let's put him against Kane. He's had a couple of weeks of rest, Kane, so 2 matches in a row isn't going to hurt him. And it's not as if we're going to use him every week anyway. He can be the filling guy tonight. His second match is only as a manager. He should be alright. Confirm. I think we covered all our rivalries there. Angle and Austin. Eddie and RVD's finished. The Rock and Mankind was our other one. Oh, and I didn't use Mankind. Well, there's the mistake, guys. I'm glad I spotted it instead of scratching my head, but there's a mistake. I left out Mankind, double used Kane, and lost one of the rivalries. What a bell end. Well, it happens. That's mistakes for you. But we still set up a pretty nice card for Smackdown, so let's go ahead and sim that. Steve Austin beat Kurt Angle, that's good. We like our rivalries to be back and forth, and not too one-sided. The Rock has won back the United States Championship. Eddie Guerrero and Booker T, would you look at that, have won the title against Edge and Mick Foley, who had Carlito with them as well. So that's 2 losses in a row for Carlito. Up your game. Up your game. Maybe you should stop eating all those apples and train a little bit. Rey Mysterio beat Batista and Kane. Undertaker beat Randy Orton. And Kane beat Gregory Helms in the Cruiserweight's hometown. Shocks all over on Smackdown. God. Right, I just want to come out of here. Oh, Stone Cold injury. Eddie Guerrero's injury turns serious. Raw taking 80,000 fans back. I've seen enough of that. Too much bad news in one place. Oh my god. What is going on? Minor injury. The Rock's got a concussion for a week. Steve Austin has strained quadriceps. 4 weeks. Kane wants a title shot. Sorry Kane, it's not happening. Eddie Guerrero unfortunately has a slip disc. Not good. Rivalries then. That was one I missed accidentally. David and Goliath is going good. Loser Leaves the Brand is still going, and so is the Legend Killer. With Stone Cold though, see, this is where it gets difficult, because for him to be in the main event card every night, you know, to be our top rivalry, he can't really be injured. You can't put injured superstars in big matches. Eddie is now injured, so we can vacate those titles, which is actually quite handy, because the title shot was for Booker T to shut him up. So now that they've been vacated, let's have a look at who could benefit from popularity. Now, I'm thinking, if we was to give the titles to Carlito and Helms, well, Kane wants a title shot, doesn't he? Let's give them to Helms and Kane. Okay, there are two lowest superstars, so if anybody needs the popularity, it's them. Kane needs the title shot. I think that was a good move. Let me know what you think, guys. Your opinions are golden to my ears. I need to know what you guys think for this to work. The Rock, obviously high fatigue, and same with Austin. That's why they're picking up injuries. Batista keeps losing. Mankind keeps losing. Let's see if we put Batista and Mankind in a 2-on-1 against Rey, who apparently keeps winning. Rey Mysterio, 88 popularity. He's smashing it. David is definitely beating Goliath so far. Carlito, we're topping him up. The rivalry's set up. It's gone how he wanted it. There's no need for him to be on low contract anymore. Do we have... Eddie's out, isn't he? Okay, Smackdown ratings. See, that wasn't a bad show, but we did pick up a lot of injuries. Hopefully we get... We're not going to have Eddie for SummerSlam, which is not very good. But hopefully Austin doesn't pick up a serious one before SummerSlam. We'll put him in a singles match. We'll go singles all round. I don't like to do it. I really don't like to do it. But we've got to kind of think ahead. This is what it's about when you're the GM, guys. You've got to think ahead. Think about what is good for the ratings. But, you know, there's no good injuring everybody and then having a week where we can't put on any and losing huge ratings. So Rey Mysterio is going to be in a handicap match. 1-on-2. Rey, Batista, and Mankind. Beautiful. Promo 2. Advertising promo there. And we're going to have inactive superstar for Eddie Guerrero. We don't want Eddie's... We can't select Eddie. Okay, that's because he's actually injured then, isn't it? So where is the return from injury? It's not here. I do remember it being on one of the other games. Never mind. Oh, here we go. We have a comeback reminder. Maintain the popularity of an injured superstar. That's what we need. Eddie Guerrero. Let the fans know that Eddie is still about, you know. Singles matches again. RVD can take on... Who should we put him against? Randy Orton. We got Steve Austin, who has a minor injuries with Kurt Angle. Undertaker. There we go. That one can go there. Angle and Austin. That's a rivalry. That's a rivalry. That's not. This one will be. It will be Carlito taking on Booker T. 73. That actually fits quite nice, but we'll put it there because we've still got a couple of 80 rated superstars that need a match. That is Randy Orton. And let's put him on Mick Foley. Lovely. And then match 1, we will have Edge. And should we give Gregory Helms a go, or should we give another match to... Who else is there? I think it's Gregory Helms and Kane. Who's going to take on Edge? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gregory Helms. He's 71, so he probably deserves a match spot. Smackdown set up. It is pretty much single matches all around, apart from the handicap this time, guys. But, you know, needs must, I'm afraid, at the moment. Everybody's feeling a little bit worn out, fragile. Gregory Helms. I love this kid. He just keeps winning. Carlito. There we go. He got his first win over Booker T. Mick Foley beat Randy Orton. Undertaker beat RVD. Batista and Mankind have both broken their losing streaks. Batista has beaten Rey Mysterio. Brilliant. Steve Austin beat Kurt Angle. Hopefully he hasn't aggravated his injury. Let's find out. And still champion. New deal. Great match. I don't see anything there about an injury. So that is fucking brilliant. SummerSlam, guys, is up next. You are very, very, very lucky this week. I'm going to put SummerSlam in the pay-per-view. SummerSlam in the pay-per-view? That makes no sense. I'm going to put SummerSlam in this episode. The Rock's now fully recovered. SummerSlam is approaching, and this will mark the first cross-branded pay-per-view of the year. The two shows won't be facing off against one another, but I will be very interested in seeing which brand puts on the better matches. The show that has the most fans before the pay-per-view will get the last match on the card. Good luck. So that was a message from Mr. WWE, Vince McMahon. And as you can see, if we go into reports, we are way above Raw. That last spot on the match card is ours. So let's go put on a good show, guys. We'll check our rivalries, make sure everything's going well. Tick, tick, tick. Good. Current champs, Kurt Angle can defend his World Heavyweight Championship. That one was set for a popularity booster. The Rock is the United States Champion. Maybe The Rock... Oh, I can't evict Ray from Cruiserweight, but he really should be thrown, you know, to the United States Championship, if not the Heavyweight Championship. He's nearly 90 rated. Not a lot of superstars on our roster qualify for Cruiserweight, which is not ideal. Everybody's happy apart from Randy Orton, who keeps losing. Don't worry, Randy will change that. Guys, you know what time it is. It is time for our first quarter pay-per-view. It is SummerSlam, guys. Big Show is going on Heat. Is that right? Well, we will put... Do you know what? Let's put Kane. Kane, you don't get many matches. You can go on Heat against Raw's Big Show. Try and teach him some respect from bailing out from Smackdown. Now, as you can see, guys, we have match 2, 4, and 6, which is the main event. So we should ruin SummerSlam. We should absolutely steal all the ratings. The World Tag Team Championships from Raw, Dude Love, Jim Hart, Triple H, and Bret Hart in a ladder tornado tag. Interesting, but again, I'm not a fan of Dude Love and Jim Hart. I had the chance to choose these superstars. The only one I kind of would take from there is Triple H. Bret Hart has a huge popularity, but again, there's better wrestlers, guys, in my opinion. Shawn Michaels and Dusty Rhodes. I love HBK. Dusty Rhodes, it is nothing to me. Do you know what I mean? No interest whatsoever from me in that respect. WWE Championship. Shawn Michaels, good luck to you. And their first match is a 6-man tag, Tornado 6-man. Cactus Jack, Mr. Perfect, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, and Chris Benoit. Main event, guys. This is going to be the end of the episode, by the way, but I will let you see it. World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Let's make it. I know Stone Cold's going to be careful with his injury, but Eddie pulled through an Iron Man match. Can Steve Austin do it? He's a tough... What does Jerry Lawler call him? A tough SOB. And that's exactly what he is. So hopefully he'll pull through the match. Could he come out with a title in an Iron Man match? We'll find out. It's on the line. Match 4. We will put... Actually, let's not start with titles. Let's go... Fuck it. Who doesn't like an Armageddon Hell in a Cell? This is crazy, I know, but let's do it. The Rock. 98 popularity. The People's Champion is in the house. Carlito and Booker are in there. They're going to be throwing shots at each other just because they hate each other. Mankind's in that cage, as is The Undertaker. Mick Foley, you can be replaced, my friend, by... Ooh, let's not put Randy Orton in there because he's not very happy. RVD, fatigue-wise, not really a safe bet. Let's put... Sure, let's put Mick Foley in. If Mankind or Mick Foley win, then the other one will be happy as well, I guess. Booker T and Carlito in there, that should continue their rivalry. Good, good. I love that. Can we make it a title match? Can we? Yes! It's up for the United States Championship. Would you like to go? Would you pay to go and watch that match in real life at SummerSlam? Would you pay to go watch that, guys? I definitely would. I mean, I live in the UK, so Canada's a little bit further than the bus, but you know, I would pay money to go and watch that match. Would be awesome. Angle versus Austin. We got Booker T and Carlito's rivalry in there. And our first match is going to be, of course, we need Batista versus Rey. So let's set it up. We will have a last man standing match between Batista and Rey Mysterio. Start swinging, boys, because this match ain't over until one of you stays down. There's the match card. I'm going to confirm that. Press yes. It's locked in. Let's see how Kane got on against the Big Show, shall we, guys? I usually would leave this in suspense, but seeing as we're still inside time, I hate yes. Big Show beat Kane, you motherfucking biggest athlete in the world, asshole. Kane, you're sacked. You're fired, as McMahon would say. We're not really interested in Raw's results. We want to see match number 2, Rey or Batista, guys. I'm going for Rey. I reckon he's pulled it out of the bag here. And he has. Rey Mysterio has knocked out, some way or another, Dave Batista. Goliath has been knocked out by David. Fascinating. Hopefully the ratings on these are going to be fantastic as well. Shawn Michaels, I love you, man, but you want to be on Smackdown, come to Smackdown. Match 4, Booker T. Oh, I don't believe that. That is fantastic, because Booker and Carlito now have a championship in their rivalry. That is going to be fantastic for the next episode, guys. Booker T won the Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Absolutely brilliant. The World Tag Team Championships, again, yeah, this Raw, do one. Main event, guys. Angle or Austin? The Olympic champ? The Olympic champ or the Texas Rattlesnake? The winner was... It's Steve Austin. Stone Cold has won the World Heavyweight Championship. Hopefully he didn't pick up any injuries. I love it. I love SummerSlam. I love these cross-brand pay-per-views, the big ones. There's only 4 in a year, but they're so good. You get not all the card, but you can see the competition. Oh no. Right, before I get into that, a fan change on SmackDown. We got 100,000 fans gained from that pay-per-view, which for a shared pay-per-view is good, you know. We only took it's small numbers compared to what we take from our own pay-per-views, but as we are sharing it with Raw, and we would usually lose fans on the pay-per-views that aren't ours, that was a good thing there. It looks like SmackDown has a bit more in the tank. You fucking know it. Injury gets worse. Austin's now out for 13 weeks. I do not believe it. Title stays where it is. We don't care about that. Cactus Jack, we don't care. Oh, the only thing that's bad, really, then, that's come out of that is the serious injuries of Eddie Guerrero and Stone Cold. Randy Orton's crying out for a title shot. Torn quadriceps. Steve Austin, he's out for 13 weeks. Oh dear. Right, let's take a look at this, guys, just before we come to the end. Our rivalries are still going good. Again, rivalry suggestions, hit me up in the comments section. As you can see, I do listen to you. I want to, you know, put your ideas in there as well. With Austin being out of action, that pretty much brings the end of the Legend Killer. So I'm going to go ahead and end that. I am also going to advocate the championship. Call it harsh, but Stone Cold cannot be out of action and keep that top title for 13 weeks. Unfortunately, we're going to need that for the ratings. But this is where you come in, guys. We have a vacant World Heavyweight Championship. We have Kurt Angle, we have The Rock, we have The Undertaker, all without a title. Let me know what rivalries I'm setting up for the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, that is what I want you to do. Who do you want to see in the rivalry for the World Heavyweight Championship? That is pretty much what I'm going to leave you on, guys. We'll deal with Randy Orton in the next one. Kurt Angle keeps losing. Again, we'll deal with that in the next one. It's pretty much all set, all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've recorded for as long as I can tonight. I've got other things to do, I'm afraid, but I do have another Digimon episode that I recorded yesterday, and I waited to post it up. So you still get your 2 videos for the evening. Have a good weekend, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Cheers. Also, guys, if you want to get your own channel art or logo personally done for you, get in touch with the graphics designer that done my channel art. The Skype address is on the screen.